The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts of the entire Smash series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Never knowing who's going to make it into Smash 6, some fighters don't make it in, either being deconfirmed from Mii costumes, assist trophies, or other fighters from a third-party developer taking the spot, as well as a few other reasons. Welcome to A New Foe Has Appeared, where we talk about ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in Smash 6, if not the future. I'm your host BB8 from BB8's House. As always, let's get into it. Up next.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis, you cursed flames of disaster! No! Why won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted. Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time, then seal us into a different dimension.
No! I can't do that to you.
Didn't we already go through this? We agreed to save the world at any price!
I can't! I wouldn't know what to do without you! You fought alongside me to save the world! You're my friend, right?
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you. Good luck, Silver!
That's right! Blaze the Cat from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is who we are going to talk about today. I have teased Blaze in like 5 different videos, so I thought I would end up doing Blaze since I've already done Silver, and I thought Blaze is technically definitively going to be the last character I am talking about from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And with this being the second to last New Foe Has Appeared of 2022, I thought I needed to talk about Blaze the Cat before the year wraps up. So I thought, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So for Blaze the Cat's moveset, we have the neutral special being Fire Claw, working somewhat similar to Sonic's homing attack as Blaze spins in the air while levitating and homes towards the close opponents. When she hits them, she strikes the opponent with her right arm, slashing them with a fiery claw different from the homing attack that Sonic has. She can attack other opponents close to the one she bounces off. The side special being Fire Boost is where Blaze envelops her body in a large fireball and charges forward, hitting any opponent in front of her and launching them away. This move does work similarly to Luigi's side special, but if it's charged long enough, the more damage can be dealt. The up special being Pyro Tornado. Blaze jumps in the air and performs a horizontal spin upon her axes at high speed into her opponent, where during the air she engulfs her body with fire and creates a mini tornado. If you approach Blaze whilst in this state, you can deal fire damage if caught. And for the dance special, we have Burst Dash. Working somewhat similarly to Sonic's Spin Dash, Blaze crouches down and starts charging fire at her feet to build speed when the button is released. She dashes forward at a high speed while executing a fire-enveloped topspin, thus turning her into a destructive mini tornado of fire. And finally, for the final smash, being Burning Fire Boost, as Blaze uses the power of the 7 Soul Emeralds and turns into Burning Blaze. And then she releases a fiery burst of red and pink energy from her waist down that launches her forward with so much force that can launch any opponent in her way. The ults and the Kirby Hat. The first ult will just be Blaze's default appearance, and her other 7 ults will be based on the multiple Soul Emeralds that exist. Her second ult will be on the red Soul Emerald. The third will be based on the yellow Soul Emerald. Number 4 will be based on the silver Soul Emerald. Number 5 being purple. Number 6 being blue. Number 7 being green. And number 8 being cyan. And for the Kirby Hat, Kirby takes his Blaze's hair and ears and has the copy ability of Fire Claw. For the classic mode route, Blaze the Cat's classic mode route would end up being based on Sonic Rush, the game where Blaze the Cat first appeared. I know it doesn't really make sense that Blaze the Cat appeared in Sonic Rush, but then had a major role in Sonic 06, being Silver's partner, but yeah, Blaze being introduced before Silver kind of doesn't really make sense to me at all. So I thought, instead of making her moveset, her classic mode being based on Sonic 06, I thought I would make it based on Sonic Rush instead. So round 1 being Sonic, round 2 being Tails, round 3 being Knuckles, who is orange, based on Marine the Raccoon, round 4 being Tails at a beige colour, and Small Kirby being blue, based on Cream the Rabbit and Chow. Round 5 being Dr. Robotnik in a pirate outfit, based on Captain Whiskers. Round 6 being Dr. Robotnik. And the final round being Galeon. For the victory theme, the poses, and the Punch-Out title, the victory theme would end up being Groove Rush 1 from Sonic Rush. Victory Pose 1 is where Blaze spins inside a ring of flowing water. Victory Pose 2, Blaze takes a bow and says, "My skills are the most talented." And for Victory Pose 3 is where Blaze falls from the sky holding a brain. And The defeat pose is where Blaze claps at the winner with tears in her eyes. And the punch-out title being the Guardian of the Soul Emeralds. For the Amiibo, Blaze's smash render would be a brand new original pose where she sticks one hand out in front of her with a flame coming out of it. On her Amiibo, she would have a purple fiery aura behind her, similar to how Silver, like I mentioned in a previous New Foes Appeared episode, had like a blue aura behind him. This will be similar to Silver, since Silver and Blaze are partners in the games. That this does make sense. And Blaze would have the purple Soul Emerald in hand. And Blaze would have the light reactive element similar to Silver, who I did previously mention in a New Foe Has Appeared 58. And the games compatible with this Amiibo would end up being Smash Bros, where you tap in Blaze to summon a fighter you can train, and Silver the Hedgehog and Blaze, which I did previously mention in a New Foes Appeared Silver to be just Silver the Hedgehog until I rename the idea to Silver the Hedgehog and Blaze, which you tap Blaze in to unlock an extra origin level for Blaze. And this Amiibo would be compatible with other games as well. For the stage, I went with the Soul Empire from Sonic Rush. For generations, Blaze's royal family has ruled over the Soul Empire on Earth, protecting the Jewel Scepter. As per custom, the princess of this kingdom has held the duty of guarding the all-powerful Soul Emeralds, although we don't see the Soul Empire Palace in the games. We do see it in the manga, and that's where the design of the palace comes from for Smash Bros. For the support fighters, unlike God of War and Jonesy, we only have 2 support fighters here, being Styx the Badger and Charmy B. Styx the Badger possesses a boomerang made of wood, and then she then sniffs out a target using her sense of smell. And once she has her target locked, she has 3 uses of the boomerang, which cause about 15% damage. And before she uses her acrobatic skills in order to hover around the targeted fighter to use her melee attacks on them. And for Charmy B, since unfortunately I don't see Chaotix making it in as a tag team fighter, I might bring up Sonic at least one more time in a New Foes Appeared, probably being one of the members of Chaotix, but not Charmy B, since I know Charmy B is not developed enough to be its own New Foes Appeared episode. So if I do talk about one more Sonic character on a New Foes Appeared, it's probably either going to be Vector or Espio. So although Charmy B isn't used for offense in the games, Charmy is quite a fast flyer and will perform multiple spinning attacks before ending its attack spree off with a painful sting from his stinger, which does deal about 30% damage when stung and leaves the fighter with about 20 seconds of poison effect as a result. For the music, Blaze the Cat's music selection would end up coming from Sonic Rush and not Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So her music selection would consist of Right There, Right On, Back to Back, What You Need, Jet Jet Rocket, Ska Cha Cha, Villanova, and Wrapped in Black. The spirits would consist of Blaze the Cat, Captain Whisker, Colonel, Daikun, Gordon, Johnny, Kylock, Marine the Raccoon, Minnie and Mom, Muzzy, Norman, Seta, and Tabby. And finally, for the reveal trailer. The reveal trailer starts in the Soul Empire with Peach coming to visit a mysterious figure. Peach has a talk with this mysterious figure as Sonic runs in the room and warns Peach and the mysterious figure to evacuate, and then Dr. Robotnik appears and is after the Soul Emeralds. Silver, who I previously talked about in the New Focus Appeared 58, teleports into the scene and sees the Death Egg robot coming towards the palace. Sonic and Silver had both been knocked out by the Badniks, with Peach being held hostage. The mysterious figure then gets into her fighting outfit, meaning that Blaze would have a different outfit in Smash Bros. Compared to her outfit in the games. Technically having a Zelda type situation here, and with the mysterious figure using Fire Claw on the Badniks in order to melt each and one of them in order for them to explode, the mysterious figure inherits the power of the 7 Soul Emeralds and runs rapidly up the legs of the Death Egg robot, since it is at the same scale as it was in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, technically. The mysterious figure punches her way through the window of the robot and uses pyrokinesis on Robotnik as his skin starts to burn. The Death Egg robot falls and the fighter is then revealed to be Blaze, the warrioress of the Soul Empire. It then shows gameplay for Blaze, and then the screen fades white and splashes Super Smash Bros. Times Silver. No, not Silver. Super Smash Bros. Times Sonic Rush. So guys, what did you think of Blaze the Cat? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another new foe has appeared like this one. If you have any requests to take in for the new year, if you have any requests, I will do them in the new year, not now. So I will see you all in a future episode of A New Foe Has Appeared. BB8 out.